teen librarian at the Wichita Falls Public Library, here for July's Teen STEAM. Today we will be making a cotton ball launcher for some fun and to delve into kinetic energy and potential energy. The materials that you will need for today's project is a popsicle stick or small pencil, duct tape, 2 paper towel or 2 toilet paper rolls, scissors, 2 thin rubber bands, and a cotton ball. With your scissors, you're going to cut one of the tubes in half lengthwise. And then you're going to squeeze the roll into itself until it's about half of the original diameter. And then you're going to get a piece of duct tape and tape it into place. Now you're going to use your scissors to punch a hole into the roll. You're going to put 2 holes on each side parallel to each other. Once you've made your holes, you're going to push the popsicle through it. About like this, so it should look something similar to this. And then you're going to grab your second tube. You're going to cut 2 slits on one end of the tube. You're going to make them about 1/2 inch apart, and you don't want them too long. And then parallel to these, you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. After that, you're going to grab a rubber band and loop it between the slits on one side. And then if you feel like it needs it, you can get your duct tape and put duct tape on here to reinforce it so the rubber band doesn't come out. After you're done with this, you'll do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so where the rubber bands are is going to be your top. You're going to grab this piece and put it into the bottom so the popsicle stick is sticking out. And then you're going to be able to loop each rubber band around the popsicle stick, something like this. So we have the cotton ball on top of the narrow tube inside. You're going to hold your launcher at a horizontal angle, pull back on the popsicle stick so it extends about 2 inches or so, release it and watch it go. Now that we've made the launcher, do you know how the energy works? There's potential energy, which is created when you pull back on the popsicle stick. This is the energy it holds in relation to other objects, stresses within itself, its charge, and other factors. It also creates elastic potential energy, the energy stored when you stretch the rubber bands. The farther you pull, the more potential energy you will have. We only pulled it about 1 inch or 2. What happens if you pull it all the way out and launch it? When you release it or launch it, the energy becomes kinetic energy, which is the energy of motion. The more potential energy you have, the more kinetic energy it will create. There are a couple of different things that you can do to change this project to test how it affects the potential and kinetic energy. Instead of the popsicle stick, you could use a pencil, and instead of these rubber bands, you can use thicker rubber bands or different type of rubber bands. Another thing you can do is instead of a cotton ball, you can try different objects of weight and size to see how far they launch. We will have Teen S.T.E.A.M bags by the service desk for you to pick up and try this project at home. If y'all do try it, let me know how it went and if you tried the different variables. I'll see you guys next time.